Hey guys, Crew Blonde Way back. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
Rick.
Shane.
Eric.
And we are back with Naruto. And last time what did we have happen? Paralyzed? His music.
Bushy brows.
Rock
Lee!
Damn it, Rock!
I will protect you with the power of my bushy eyebrows.
I loved it so much.
Yeah.
I love
I
when
almost
he
said
said can just
bush because that
beat
would
his
be funny,
pupil.
but it wouldn't
The power of
He
my
used the lotus jutsu.
He did. Now he's hurting. He's got to be saved by
But-
two other groups that are coming.
They might be coming to help,
They
right?
saved the squirrel though.
Sakura's
That
there
counts
too.
for something.
He's like out.
Sakura is there too.
Oh,
Sasuke is
yes.
Did you default to Sasuke over Sakura?
Also,
Why?
Naruto woke up as well.
Yeah.
That was
No, that was a
Yeah,
dream.
that was a dream where
That
they started
was
making out with
just
her.
a dream.
What?
Because they were so
Hey.
thankful.
No.
I
She
just
said
thought
some
that
trash.
that's where the dream was going because they were so thankful
Yeah.
for
She-
her
That's
protection.
how my dreams go.
She did set some traps though. That was good. I liked that part.
Traps.
Yeah.
And squirrels.
You're very much like.
I hate that guy that set that squirrel on fire and then left
Dude,
him.
fuck that dude.
I just
man.
mentioned that they saved the squirrel.
You're rocking to it.
No, it's
I see you!
Stupid.
I love his scream here.
Now watch. We're going to show you something called the wall.
Sound.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Band.
Oh, glad we recapped.
Forgot about the band. Hey, they are music people.
Yeah, the music.
That's what I said.
The wall is set.
Last episode.
Sakura Blossoms.
What? Yes!
No.
Yes!
Really?
It sounds-
Blossom!
Don't get our hopes up, Eric.
Come on! That's the title! It's the title!
I don't know. I hope she does shit.
Come on, baby!
I want to see some blossom,
Blossom!
out of this woman. Is he puking? No, he's got like
Lee, what's wrong?
the bins, whatever that thing is. Why's his hand still in dirt?
Oh no! No! That's not good.
I don't need to strike you with my fists. I can hit you with the power of sound.
Oh, like Tenacious D.
So he swings his arm so fast, the air rushing over the holes makes a whistle.
What is sound, really?
Vibrations.
Give the little lady a prize. The human eardrum, the tympanic membrane.
That was
Ruptures
taken
when
from
exposed to
my
sound
third grade
levels in
health book.
excess of 150 decibels. Moreover,
Do you think I'd have an advantage against these ninjas?
There's a snail in my ear.
Yeah.
it becomes impossible for you to maintain your balance.
Oh, it's like
Feeling a
Shane.
little
Yeah,
dizzy?
nothing to it.
Nauseous? That's right. Best if you don't even try to stand up for a while.
I could beat these sound ninjas.
Why?
Turn.
You still need like.
And he's just gonna go home and pour salt in his ear.
Pretty good at it. It's just that. See, I can manipulate ultrasonic waves and air pressure. I can do things you've never even dreamed of.
You should have said heard of.
So you're gonna show us what he did to save.
Gotcha, okay.
Can you see whether it's
I
a
can
boy or a girl?
obliterate boulders or make the ground itself as soft as a feather cushion. Face it, little man, you're up against the
Well thought out
Whoa!
Well thought out power bases.
Why has he got holes in his hands?
He's got nozzles.
Like signs.
To protect life.
Remember,
That guy is his
this
future.
jutsu is to be used only as a last resort, and then only to protect someone very precious to you.
Right, only to protect someone very precious to me.
Myself.
Now then, little girl, it's your turn.
Lead user! Blossom! Yeah.
What does she got up her sleeve?
Awesome.
Do something.
Doesn't have leaves.
Oh, Rock Lee.
Leaf down.
Not quite as effective as it was before, is it?
Oh, dude.
You hear that? Sound wave I can channel with my chakra, focusing all its energy
Is it
on the
looping around to
target
him?
I desire.
Oh, fuck, man!
Eric,
He's gonna go deaf in one ear.
that's his left ear.
Yeah.
Oh, well, there was the blossom.
I vote for getting out of here.
Help! Help!
Sasuke and Naruto are out of it.
Cowards,
And
Eric.
Lee's not
No,
looking too
Sasuke's
good
there.
either. You and her, you were friends once, right?
Flashback.
On a bench.
Until Sasuke did nothing and got between them. Yeah, right?
Well, is it true what I heard? You like Sasuke too?
Uh-oh.
How people do that? We're rivals now.
So, it was Sakura that started it.
What am I supposed to do? You want me to go out there and get myself killed?
Huh?
I mean, that's all that would happen. Catch me!
Come on! Dang it!
Oh no, Duck! Oh!
A wall of air.
Oh!
Where'd you come from?
If you spent a little less time shampooing and a little more time practicing your jutsu, you might not be in this fix.
Is that you doing?
Hey Zaku, I know what would be fun. Let's make Miss Beauty Queen watch while you finish off that Sasuke guy.
Pakistan!
It's no use. I've got no strength left.
She gets Super Saiyan or something.
I don't know.
Way to go, Sakura. You let everybody down again. You think that maybe, just this once, when it's life or death, you think that just maybe I could come through.
What's that?
Is that the mark on the back of his neck or something?
Yeah.
Come on. It's pointless. That won't work on me.
Dark hair.
It's not meant for you.
What the?
I love how it's so like,
I legit got chills.
That whole moment.
Recap!
It's amazing.
Little silly.
Eric, I knew a guy who did this.
Yep.
In a cemetery.
It was in his
Oh,
cool.
he didn't do
Just-
this.
Just grab her neck.
Do something now. Do something.
Her ninja helmet.
The great opening. Snap her knees.
I claim that I'm madly in love with Sasuke. And I'm always lecturing Naruto, acting like I know so much more. But it's all empty words. Because they're always in the lead. No matter what, they were always there, those two, protecting me.
Just what are you gonna do about it?
All this time, you've all been teaching me something.
Sakura!
Yeah.
It's about time I learned the lesson. Now it's my turn to take the lead.
And her hair cut pretty well.
Yeah.
All of you can watch me from the background.
Yeah, he did. You know.
Whoa.
She cuts her hair off in the bushes and jumps out. Ah!
What's she doing?
Jutsu!
She's doing a jutsu.
I know that hand sign. Hey, freeze!
Safe. It's a long, baby.
That trick doesn't get old to me.
Never!
It used to be.
Never not fall for it!
King, get out of the way! Pathetic. Thanks for the present. Hope you don't mind if I return it. Again with the hand.
This is everything I wanted.
Slicing sound wave!
New jutsu. Ah, good.
Just keep doing it.
You really want to keep playing this? Because I got news for you. I'm not falling for it. All right, if you insist. Okay, so where you coming from?
That's her. She took the hit. Oh,
She did,
shit.
dude. She tanked it.
She
She
took
tanked
3
it.
knives to herself.
This time it's really her.
She tanked it.
1, 2, 3. Oh my god. Oh!
Ah, bite him! Yes!
Me too, that motherfucker, man.
Bite the
Yes!
shit out of it!
Get off of me!
You're infected!
Sakura.
I hope she inspires
How's it
her.
going?
Nah, another
That was great. I
flashback.
didn't expect her to.
Calvin, this is what you need. You'll learn. They teach you this at homeschool.
Who, me?
This is what public school
that's
life is
easy.
like.
Yep.
My name's
Since you took all those drugs, all these
Who
flashbacks
are
happen.
My name's Sakura. My name is Sakura. That's better.
Sakura.
So this is the famous forehead, huh? Whoa, it is kind of big. Hey, you know what? I've got something special for you. Come back here tomorrow, okay? There, see? What an improvement. You look a lot better. But... Huh? But what? My forehead. Oh, come on. I'm telling you, the more you
try and hide it, the bigger deal you make of it. Hey, who's that you're with? Who's she? This is Sakura. Go on, don't you want to say hello?
Calvin, how dare you not want this wholesome scene?
Hi.
So wholesome. And she's biting still.
She's biting, getting punched in the head.
Back to it.
That's why she's having flashbacks. Bring it.
Sasuke's like only the most popular guy ever, that's all. He is? Sakura's really come out of her shell, hasn't she? Sometimes I wish she'd get back in.
Put her back in the shell.
I just found out. Sasuke likes girls with long hair.
Oh.
I used the stones to destroy the stones.
Sakura, I will never let you beat me no matter how hard you try.
He's punched her 50 times.
She's still stabbing him.
Like that guy with the snake.
What do the other two do?
Where did his arms go?
He's behind her.
They forgot to draw him. Oh, is the tattoo fully developed now?
It's all on me. There's no one else.
Say so long, kid.
Yes. They had to tug him into
that
that
guy.
place. I don't want to go. I want to eat my Cheetos.
So what's this, the second string?
Surprised? I swore I'd never let you show me up, didn't I?
Just tug that guy on the battlefield.
The human shield if nothing else.
Wait. They're dancing. Isn't this so much better than like the intro? Dude, that was such a
It happened!
Japanese anime response to her jumping in front of there and being like, "Told you I wouldn't let you show me up, right?" I was just like, that's so like Kingdom Hearts or
Yeah.
whatever.
I got what I wanted. I wanted it this whole time.
Yeah, I think
It's better now. Since I didn't have it before, and now I got it.
It's
This
true.
day is better than every other day.
The payoff from this was greater than
Yeah. I mean, it's
a lot.
I kind of wish they didn't make like it too
It's
much
all
focused
about
on
the
Sasuke.
boy. That's the
Yeah.
one thing. It has
Like
a lot
I
of
want
focus.
development in Sasuke stuff too, sure, because that's part of her character. But she should have something else too.
Well,
and I
every
like,
element about
Every
it.
element.
Between Ino and her, and even the hair cutting.
Yeah.
Like I like that the hair cutting's like a big
Sure.
moment, I guess. You know, like it'd be like the only necklace I have from my mother. You know, and I'm gonna destroy it to get the upper hand to
Yeah.
help actually prove that I can fight and win this fight. You know. But
I mean, the Sasuke, them rivalry stuff, like, it's not why I come to the it's not why I love the show. I love the show because of its, it has these, like, singular amazing moments where I'm like, fuck yeah, and it has some good animation, and, I can just feel a fandom behind the show.
Got good music.
It's got good music.
Yeah.
But
It's from an era.
the female writing feels like a guy writing, like, I don't know, why do girls not like each other? Boys. It's what it feels like. It's a little shallow in its female writing, but I mean, that's true of a lot of stuff from, a little bit ago, So I'm not gonna, like, completely fault it. What I fault is that, Sakura is supposed to have just as much training as these other kids. It does nothing. And here, it was amazing. I loved it.
I mean, she has as much training, but they're also working with gifts that are unique.
That's absolutely true.
you have
but
the spirit within Naruto,
Yeah.
and you have the Sharingan eye and stuff like
but
that.
don't you
which are
also
benefits
have
of them.
everybody else in the village is a ninja that does stuff too? Like,
Yeah.
not everybody has gifts, but they all, they have the.
But we haven't seen Cheeto Kid do a lot yet.
True, but a lot of that.
he's got underwear on his head.
That's true.
Depending on what you look at, like, what's the experience rating of these people? Like, where do Naruto and Sasuke compare versus Sakura, Ino,
They're all the same
underwear
level.
head guy?
Well, I mean, like,
Sure.
the level of jobs they're supposed to be having is like babysitting, rescuing kittens.
Yeah.
Like, it's very low tier stuff. They just happened to fall into the bridge builder thing by accident. Like, they weren't supposed to be ready for that sort of level of competition. And it's also very rare for this level of people to be in this exam.
In the shooting exams, exactly, yeah. But they put her along there with the other two, like, expecting that she should be at the same level. They're on the team, right?
I guess.
I mean,
don't know.
I don't think that Kakashi thought she was ready, he wouldn't have said all three of these people are ready. I don't think he's just like, we'll grant her to, you know.
I mean, out of what he's seen, I don't know what he's seen to be like, yeah, she's good, you know?
He also has to nominate them as a team.
Sure.
Individuals.
I don't know. I guess I have more faith in Kakashi that he would just
Me
be
too.
like,
I think.
yeah,
I mean, he's
yeah,
fucking,
you know?
he's pretty epic. I think he would.
Yeah.
I think he's seen.
I think he knows things we don't.
I mean, honestly, my frustration is that I always felt like she could do these things. It's just that
just
she
hasn't.
hasn't, you know. And it's not. I'm also not like mad at the character for not doing it. I'm honestly kind of mad at the author or the writer for not letting her do anything except complain and whine about Sasuke. You know.
I think they acknowledged that by saying like, you know, like her character knows she hasn't done this, and they got flashbacks, and it's like now I'm going to do something.
Comparing herself to Sasuke and Naruto and Rock Lee was an awesome moment. Like her cutting off her hair. And I like that it's flavored by Sasuke likes girls with long hair. I like that she's sacrificing that.
Yeah.
That's an amazing moment.
That's what I was saying about the sacrifice. Like, I wish it wasn't all Sasuke related,
Sure.
but I like that it's also signifying a sacrifice of her wanting to prove that she's good and what she can do. And it's her cutting that off, and now she's cutting a tie. Some fashion.
Yeah,
you know?
sure.
I love that.
I'm surprised.
She's pushing through and like fighting and like. She does the switcheroo, and she does the switcheroo.
Yeah.
And then he's like, all right, I'm not going to fall for this again. Where are you coming from? And it's like, she just took like 3 knives to the fucking body and stabs you.
Honestly, before she did something, I really thought, like, I was like, oh, Sakura Blossoms, awesome. Okay, let's do this. And then, like, a little bit in after the recap, I was thinking, like, motherfucking Rock didn't cut that out. He's probably trying to troll me or something. Maybe that's not even the real title, you know? And he's not gonna do shit. I'm like, damn it, you know? And then he got me again. Yeah, the Sasuke's mark has been smoking.
Yeah, purple smoke, and it looks like it's all filled in now.
Yeah.
Like it looks like it's the 3. Like,
So I'm not sure what's going to happen there with that, but I'm assuming he'll wake up soon.
yeah, I mean, did we ever think that he was the 9 out of 10 that were going to die from this?
No.
I'm
Not
starting-
even last time that he was gonna die.
Like I'm starting to wonder now if Snake Man, like if that mark means he can inhabit their body and gain their abilities. So like is his plan to get his Sharingan eye by giving him that mark and like wearing him as a skin?
I don't think
to
the
do that.
mark is for like habitation. I think the mark is for like servitude.
Well, he said like
I think it's like a dark mark for Voldemort.
Yeah, and if you can survive having it, right, then you're worthy of being a student of mine, a follower. Like he's getting followers. I think it's just like a initiation ritual.
I think that's why the other students are
But maybe
trying to
there's
go after
that. I mean, hell, if I could inhabit the bodies of my followers, I would do that. So,
like your followers on Instagram?
No, I wouldn't do that. You just made it real dark. I realized what I said.
What are you doing to the bodies?
Inhabiting them.
My favorite, I love that the episode also went in the rule of 3s of like substitution. You're like, here comes the substitution. Nope. It was great.
Yeah.
I loved her outwitting those fucking sound ninjas.
I hate those sound ninjas.
Yeah.
They missed 2 opportunities for great sound puns in here.
Yes, they have.
Did
Though,
they?
I admit,
Not a pun guy.
it's
I know things that you've never even seen. Why not heard? Why not heard?
as much as we can say, like, you know, they're magic ninjas. Like the power base and the way they use it differently is really well thought out and cool.
What's with the one guy? Like, I get the one guy has like some kind of mechanism on his arm.
Yeah.
What's the other guy with like holes in his hands?
Yeah, I think it's just like
is that
it's like a speaker, like shooting out sound.
is that also like a gadget on his hands?
Yeah, I think
it's
it's a
not like
Like
some like a mutation.
He's not
you know what I
Jesus.
mean?
I think he's using.
He's saying not Jesus.
It's not Jesus.
I think he's
I'm
using
not saying
chakra
that, but like
to blow. Like,
Like,
he can blow
there's
3 at a time.
Well, there's like little circles there.
Yeah,
And like my thought, if it was like X-Men, it would be a mutant that's mutated these weird things on his hands that he can do things. You know, like Jira,
Yeah.
right? Like she has like the ear jack thing,
Yeah.
so she manipulates sound. But I'm like, but they don't have that, right? They're not gonna add some kind of weird mutation thing
No.
to this. Like, so is that a gadget?
It's a piece of like equipment that he uses his jutsu to.
Look like it just comes
create
out of his
sound.
hand.
Yeah, there were 2 little scars on either side of it where they like made an incision and put it in, and then like sewed up around it. Is what it looked like.
I mean, it's similar to the sound coming out of the weather guy's thing. It's just
No, that looks like a gauntlet. You put on this gauntlet,
It's like
you
a
have it,
bracelet.
and you're
Yeah,
wearing
yeah.
it. That's what I'm saying. Like that one, I understand because like sure, you make a gadget, you put it, and you wear it on your arm. This one looked like it was coming out of his hand, and I was like, what the hell is it?
Well, they can also use jutsu to deceive. So it's possible that he has these giant things on his hand, but he just used jutsu to make it look like there's holes in his hands.
Maybe.
I think he just put a little speaker in his palm. I buy it.
What?
Yeah.
Wait, when have we ever seen speakers?
What are you talking about? They have radios and shit.
Where?
Like, many times. They have technology.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that much. I haven't seen no tiny speakers like that. You know,
One time they were training, they had fucking radios. And they got radios? And
yeah.
we were like, yeah.
Not this. I ain't seen no ear pods.
The speakers in that radio are bigger than the speakers in his palm.
They are. That's the problem. That's a smaller speaker in his palm.
Yeah. There's nothing special about that.
You said the speaker in the radio is bigger.
And he's using his magic through the little speaker.
I don't know how little it is. Little is harder to get.
It's not hard to buy. I can buy it.
If they invent it, they gotta invent it. That's what I'm saying.
What do you invent? He's using his magic to go through this speaker.
It's
See, enemy of the state.
you're saying it's unreasonable to assume that they're magic ninjas who can fly through trees and they can't make a piece of technology that already exists slightly smaller. That's what you don't buy.
I'm just like it's coming out of his hand. It looks like a little speaker coming out of his hand. I'm just curious.
It does look weird. Metal too.
I'm just curious on the story behind it, where it's from, if it's technology, if it's part of him, like all that kind of stuff. I think it's back here.
Yeah.
Those like they just
it looks like
they don't look.
a metal
They just
tube
look like
sticking out of his hand.
they just like a tube, like a hole. They're just shooting air out. They're not speakers at all, you know. So
I mean, it could be recessed in his palm or in his wrist or something.
I see what Calvin's talking about, like maybe little incisions, but I'm just curious on how they work and why they need them to be able to shoot the air out. Like
He can shoot the chakra, right?
It's some kind of mechanism that he can focus his chakra with. Is my guess.
My thing, I just want to know what it is, how it works, and why it's coming out of his hand. Because when I see that, like my thought was like, I think of like X-Men with powers, and I think of like mutants, and a mutant, like they would have been born with that, it grew out, and they just had these air powers.
Or you're thinking like upgrade.
Yeah, maybe. But they upgraded their body and they had new things. So I'm just like, well, where'd that come from? Like, did he implant it? Did the ninjas implant it? Like, this I understand. I understand the gadget and the gauntlet.
Yeah.
Like that, okay, they made some kind of gadget, they attached it to their body. But I'm like, is that a same kind of thing? Did he do this himself? I don't know. I just want to know more about that.
The jutsu of the future.
But it's not a speaker.
This episode has one of my favorite moments of anime explaining something, where they literally showed us a textbook illustration.
Yeah.
The ear, the inner ear stuff and everything?
Yeah.
They did that. Did they do that last time? I feel like they showed a body or something like that last time too, where they did a similar thing. Maybe it was another anime. Can't remember what it was.
I mean, it just comes to the territory for me. So yeah, I mean, all this stuff is happening in a split second. Or it's just happening while she's constantly getting punched. Like literally, if you were just watching her, and then him just, it happened for like 50 seconds.
I want to rewatch it and cut out the in-between parts and just watch the head punching part, and I bet it's just like,
Be like Mankind
like,
and the Rock.
okay, I get the
all
point,
those
she's
good
getting hit in the
shots.
head.
Yeah.
The who?
Mankind and the Rock. There was this one scene where Mankind had his cup on his back.
Oh,
and
he hit
The Rock
him with a
just,
chair
hit him, like,
because
17 times.
the
with
thing
chair.
didn't happen.
Imagine
That
there was
supposed
like
to happen.
narration during wrestling like there was during anime.
Yeah. You know, the real missed opportunity here, not having him like punching her in the forehead, and it's like, why can't I beat the forehead? It's like, it's too big. That's the right story.
Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on future episodes. And if you want to see the next episode right now, make sure you check out it over at patreon.com/blindwave. You can find links in the description. There is next week's available right now, as well as full length for this and all the other shows we do. Anime, live action, but live streams aren't there. Live streams are at twitch.tv.